Hey guys, so the plan was to go to sleep first, wake up and then pull king, but we couldn't sleep because king is out. As far as I know, in my server there are 4 kings and I should be one of them, and it took me 100 pulls. I didn't really want to pull him, to be honest, cause he's a PvP character and he's not really what I'm looking for in an Esper unit. I would prefer Tatsumaki or something that could be used in Institute. Nonetheless, I think if I don't pull him, I'll be bored. So we went ahead and did it. It took me exactly 100 pulls. You can see here in the recruitment pool, I did it 100 times. So I spent quite a bit, but there's some weird packs that I've never seen before. It is the pack that lets you get a random amount of black tickets. I stopped at this point because even though it would be worth paying $88 for 166 tickets, I am not that lucky. I don't think I'll get it. Swordsman. Alright, we're gonna go describe ourselves with a swordsman. Everyone came for king, but now they're forced to look at me do dismantling stuff. And I'm not going to dismantle that, man. You're just gonna dismantle just enough. Oh shit, there are suit sets here. Alright, we can't have suit sets. We're exiting first. It's too dangerous. Alright, let's try again. Always keep all your suit sets. Everything else you want to trash, do whatever, so be it. But don't break your suit sets. They are important, they are useful. I think that's enough. Alright, see what we get. I don't really have a lot of purple +1 pieces. Ah, fuck it, I don't even want to say anything. So back to King. What does King do? He's a PvP unit. He is basically his normal attack and his ultimate only deals 1 damage. But his special is that every time he deals 1 damage or takes an action, his attack, so he still uses attack stat to determine this, is dealt as extra damage, which means it's not affected by crit, it cannot be reduced by defense, it's affected by Sky King skill for each 1 energy. So at the base level, when you have 0 energy, it deals 20. If you have 2 energy, it deals 60%. And you can deal a total of 140% of your attack as extra damage. So that applies to both your first skill as well as the second skill. So what does his normal attack do? His normal attack is interesting because he basically deals the passive amount of extra damage to a single target, but it heals him for 80% in addition to shattering. The second skill, he actually does the energy sealing that Gurigan is famous for, and then heals his team for 50% attack. Okay, so overall his skills are okay. He has HP regen. Other units, they don't really have HP regen, so he's the only one with HP regen as well as skill that deals damage based on extra damage. Now, mainly he's used in PvP because his main purpose is to reduce energy and heal up the team, which is very very good for PvP. Other than that, it's very hard to play around him in my current lineup because I'm already running Gorivas, Vaccine Man and Boros, so I already have 3 Espers. For me, he's not a core unit. On the hero side, he will be replacing my Fubuki, but I can't afford to revert her as well because I need the 5 stars for figurines. So in case you all didn't know, figurines require 5 stars for a certain group, so I'm going to show you right now. So you need 6 characters at 5 stars for the next group at 11. The closest unit I have is Carnage, but at group 10 and group 9 you need 5 characters to reach 5 stars. So I could use Omni Shards to upgrade King, but I feel like the problem is that even if I did that, I wouldn't really have a lot of resources for him, generally speaking. Now I still have to do this no matter what, because it adds BP through the figurines, you'll see in a moment. So I'm going to activate him to 2 star at least, and this is what I'm looking for really. It's just the figurines that add the BP, 3193. So over here onwards, whether or not you want to use Omni Shards, you want to get him to 3 star, 4 star. See, right, he doesn't even need the crit stat here. It is irrelevant on him because he literally cannot deal damage with crit. So whether or not you want to upgrade him further is really, at best, is a question mark. It adds a lot of attack if you have him at high stars, of course. So, but for me, I just don't see how I'm going to get my value out of him if I gear him. I don't have enough Esper resources. He's just going to be in my hero team as a healer for them, I guess, because heals are always useful. You can see that I don't really have a lot of hero units. I don't have Amai leveled because I don't have enough grappler badges. I don't have Tatsumaki. So my best units are Chow Emperor, Golden Boy, and Atomic. So the best part is I don't even have to level King today because I was sorted into Monster Tournament, my favorite. You can see that my monster lineup from last week is more or less the same. I'm just going to use Gorebas and see whether there's anyone strong enough to beat me in I mean, King Engine and Hater can probably beat me. They are my server's 2 major whales. But yeah, if you are into a healer, he's definitely a strong healer. Or if you feel like you want to play PvP at the highest level right now, King is probably your go-to unit because sealing 1 energy and then healing your team is definitely something you want in your lineup. Yep, so free to play. If you are free to play, I would recommend skipping. He doesn't add much to the other activities. Oh, this red dot so annoying. And yeah, don't pull him if you have no money. Even those with money might want to reconsider. I am fairly broke right now after spending so much. Some of you might have seen the thumbnail, and yes, we got jebaited by this RNG pack basically. If I recommend it, if you ever get the top one, you should just stop, honestly. And then I bought a couple of these because you can't always rely on RNG, right? And 88 is a lot to commit. So these packs are actually quite worth it for cashers. So if you want to go for these, go ahead. I haven't bought these yet. My card started getting rejected because I had made too many transactions in a short amount of time. I want to showcase him in a fight, I guess. Let's give it a shot. So what I can do, I can give him some speed gear, so y'all can see the animation for the hero, can see what he does. Filter to speed. Doesn't really matter what kind of speed gear I give him. I don't really have a lot of good gear. Actually the other one was better. Who cares? Let's just move on. So that's gonna give him a lot of attack speed gear. And hopefully he'll go fast enough that you can see his impact in a fight. You know what? I'll even do a weird lineup so y'all can see what happens. Let's do Genus. Let's just see. You can see the outs. I always wanted to do this, give a weird lineup that doesn't make sense, and we see whether I can win some lower level people. Yeah, this looks like a fairly balanced lineup, if you want me to put it that way. I hope people don't. What's my BP now? Become a noob. Alright, let's go. So we're going down some ranks to try and search for someone where we can just attack them and see how he performs. Let's go down to the 50s. So this guy looks okay. I'm probably gonna lose, but we're just here to showcase what King does with his out. My King goes first. Boom, boom, boom. Deals damage, seals the energy, so he can't use his out. And I can use my out. Okay, you realize that I chose a level 1 unit, level 40 unit, these two are pretty geared. Other than that, I don't have very strong units in any way, and this is a player that's legitly trying to win, I guess, although he's not out of his own free will, I guess. I'm about to see King heal my team, so now my units are dead. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the attack increase because Genius is in my team, so there was some healing, not a lot. I actually want to see his normal attack. Let's see if he lasts long enough for me to use my normal attack. Let's see the normal attack. Boom, and he heals himself. So the unit gets shattered, as you can tell. So for a basic attack, shatter it's not bad. It's decent. Let's go up a bit on the difficulty scale. Let's attack cow, I guess. I think he's running a vaccine man lineup, so this will be a problem. But let's see whether heal can counter vaccine man. So as usual, King starts first. Boom, boom, boom. Energy seal. You can see right here that his energy is not allowing him to use any skills. So he can attack me. He can't really cast any outs. It's a direct counter to my Goribas build, actually. So I won't be able to beat Hater and the rest if they put 100% speed. He deals quite a lot of damage with that tank top. I'm probably losing this one. It's a very strong combo. But let's see how much King heals again. So we want to see boom, 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 energy burn. There was some healing, not a lot because obviously I didn't put he's level 1. He doesn't have a lot of gear or anything, just has attack blue gear. I think my team did pretty well considering that I have less BP than some of these people I'm challenging, and this is a vaccine man combo lineup. And he's dead. I still have 4 more energy, so my my genius is gonna waste it. Well, we get to see Kings out. That's the whole point, right? Boom, 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 boom. All in extra damage. So what are some units that go well with King? So because his entire damage output is in extra attack, you can try and run him with Sky King. You can run him in a healer comp where he burns energy. Generally speaking, he's if you have no Tatsumaki, you can try to draw him. Things like that pretty much just make your lineup more reliable. So a hero lineup might look something like Atomic Samurai, Golden Boy, Chow Emperor. Then you have King, of course. Typically someone will run Amai, and then their last unit usually is like I don't really have any. It's usually a tank. So this would be a standard comp. Maybe the system will look something like this, because King can be run as a healer in the back line, or you can run Chow Emperor as a tank. Chow Emperor can be used to buff offensive units, so this might be a lineup you want to look at. And yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about King other than that he's a PvP unit, and in rare instances a shatter unit. might be better than Sonic in that regard if you have the right setup with Genius and stuff. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.